Hey guys, so now we're going to talk about the fourth step of this strategy, and that step is called recite. And so this is probably the most flexible part of this strategy because you get to recite in a lot of different ways. And so it's honestly whatever way is most helpful for you to remember the information. So the first thing that I would do is that if I was reading and I was doing this part of the strategy, I might read aloud. So this is something I do personally because it helps me stay on task and helps me stay focused with what I'm reading, because if I'm reading in my head to myself, I'm more likely to get distracted and just kind of pretend to read almost. Something I do is I read in different voices. So I might read like an announcer, I might read like an opera singer, I don't know, however you want to read, but whatever helps you stay focused on what you're doing. Reading aloud, remember, we're engaging multiple senses, so that you're going to be hearing what you're saying, you're also going to be physically saying it, and so you're going to be more likely to remember it. You can also write a summary paragraph or section. So I don't personally do this because it gives me more work to do, but I know a lot of people like this strategy, especially if they have a lot of things to read and not a lot of time, because they can go back at the end of the semester and have a bunch of summaries for the things that they read, and that makes it studying easier for them. Also, putting in your own words is going to help you remember it, right? So you can create a mind map, or you can make flashcards or your study tool. This is going to help you remember your information, it's going to check your level of understanding, and it's going to really help you interact with the learning, or with the reading and learn outside of class. And that's the goal of reading, is to get content that you wouldn't get while you're in class. Right, so if I was going to use this article, I might make flashcards on these big main topics here. So sickness, emergencies, job interviews, maybe these reasons. I might make a mind map and see how they all fit together. I could write just a brief summary of this whole article. If I'm really struggling, I could reread it aloud to myself, since it's kind of a shorter article, but it really just depends. What is this? Go away. But so that's how I would use the recite part of this strategy.